What's up? It's Chris from StonefoxMedia. And I wanted to bring you guys some news that really made me go, what the fuck? No, seriously, like, what the fuck? Apparently, Nintendo's eShop suffocates under heavy holiday traffic, and Nintendo apologizes. For the last 24 hours, the Nintendo eShop has been performing quite poorly under the strain of heavy holiday traffic, and tonight the service went down altogether. The outage, which comes on the heels of Nintendo's Network ID rollout, and renders users incapable of creating Nintendo Network IDs and making any purchases from the eShop from Nintendo's 3DS or Nintendo Wii or the Wii U. And Nintendo is trying to remedy the issue and has issued and released an apology. And basically they went out to say, we sincerely apologize for the connection problems in Nintendo eShop. We understand this is taking longer than expected, but we can assure you that providing a solution is our top priority, and we will determine to make sure that everyone can enjoy all of the Wii U and Nintendo 3DS has to offer. In an effort to manage high volume of traffic and ultimately improve your experience, we're temporarily taking the Nintendo eShop services offline between 4 p.m. and 4 a.m. Thank you so much for your continued patience. We will keep you updated. Okay. We all know that Nintendo has not been the best-selling console right now, okay? And they did have a nice little boost the week leading up to Christmas where they sold like 100,000 units and, you know, somewhere roughly in a week. But somehow, some way, they can't figure out how to get their network to work properly because they now have people buying the system. The new people you only got like 100,000 extra people, yet you couldn't figure out how to actually support them with the shit that they're buying for Christmas. It's like you didn't know that they were coming. Like you were shocked that people went out and bought your shit. That makes no fucking sense to me. I know it's fucked up, but damn. All you have to do is fix your fucking servers. Well, at least they're trying to do something. I can give them credit for that. At least they're trying to do something. But you ain't gonna tell me that you had no idea people were buying your system and that they were gonna want to get online. Moving on from that news, Sony also has some issues with their network shit, and they're going to try and fuck people, basically, who bought their games and want to continue playing them. Sony's dropping online play for Gran Turismo 5 and the whole entire Resistance series. Sony has announced Gran Turismo 5 offline features will conclude as of May 20th, 2014, and additionally, the online features entirely of Insomniac's Resistance franchise on PlayStation 3 will conclude on March 28th, 2014. Finally, as of January 28th, 2014, online support for MAG, SOCOM, Special Forces, SOCOM Confrontation will no longer be available. You will still be able to play these games offline, however, with the exception of MAG and SOCOM Confrontation, which do not have an offline mode. And this is one of the worries that I have with games being online, kind of like Titanfall, where they're so based heavily online that if you want to play them afterwards, you can't do it because it's virtually useless. That's why people say, oh man, online gameplay is great, and it is. However, when they decided they just don't want to support it anymore, they can just turn the bitch off. They don't have to let it go on for 10, 5, 8 years, whatever. All they have to do is say, oh, it's been about a year, time to turn this shit off. I hope they wouldn't do that shit, but come on. And for all those people going out there saying, oh man, StonefoxMedia is a fanboy and all this other bullshit, I'm not a fanboy. My last video, I actually went out there and talked about the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, about the green screen of death issues, and about PlayStation 4 sounding like a Top Gun jet engine. And then I got called a fanboy even though I said that they sound like a Top Gun jet engine. What the fuck? Can't win for losing. You really can't. Okay, the shit I talk about is not like stuff I just whip up from the top of my head. This stuff I actually bring out with facts to support it. Like the story I'm about to tell you right now, where the PlayStation 4 continues to outsell the Xbox One via retailers on eBay. Basically, small bits of data from various sources have rolled out and concluded that indicates that the Xbox One has fallen behind the PlayStation 4 in sales, like Americans trail about in every other unimportant country when it comes to education. Ha ha, funny, ha ha. Basically, they did snapshots of the stock page of both Sony and Microsoft's newest generation consoles, revealed on PlayStation 4, and indeed is outselling and continually sold out. And Sony has mentioned previously about supply being in high demand, that it will be sold out through Christmas. And basically, they have a whole entire tracker where they go out there and they show the actual status right there in the middle of the little picture right there. Out of stock, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. And you go down there to the Xbox version, to the Xbox tracker, and it's in stock, in stock, in stock, in stock. This is what's happening, and the dates of these are December 26th. This happened yesterday. This is their stock as of yesterday. I don't just whip up this fucking shit. I really don't. Okay? I'll provide y'all with facts and as much shit as I possibly can to support what I'm talking about. Now, if I just made up some shit, that'll make me a fanboy. Okay? I'm not making this shit up. But for good news that is coming out for people who actually want to get a PlayStation 4 in India, the PlayStation 4 midnight launch for India has been finally announced. It will go down on the midnight launch on January 5th at 11:55 and onwards. And they get an entire list of the malls and the metropolises and everywhere else that is going to be sold out. So big ups to them. And that goes into why people keep saying, "Oh man, why you keep saying that the PlayStation 4 is going to outsell the Xbox One?" It's because of all the territories that they're releasing in side by side. And then they still got to do the Japan one in February. Okay? You got to look at the millions of people that live in these countries and their ability to supply these PlayStation 4s to all of them. Now, hopefully they fix this fucking controller problem because it's going to piss me off. I already started noticing a little gash in my thumbstick. And I'm about to go the fuck off and my shit just fucking falls off. I'm not gluing that bitch back on. But apparently some people have said that they complained to Sony and they said, hey, we'll just send you a new controller. No harm, no foul. It's all good or whatever. At least they're trying to acknowledge the problem. But if that rubber's going to fall off too, then you didn't fix the fucking problem. Anyway, that's all the actual gaming news I have to bring you guys right now. But I wanted to talk briefly real quick about what StonefoxMedia is going to be doing in the future. Okay. I do have an actual cartoon TV show that I'm going to have coming out on YouTube. I will be debuting that next month. I finally downloaded all the programs and doing the storyboards and all this other good shit, along with clothing and t-shirts and all the other good stuff. I got about 30 that I already made so far. So, I'm going to start doing game reviews and accept a partnership because I keep getting like 3 or 4 a day where people saying, hey, join our network because you don't have one. And I'm like, okay, I'll eventually join one and go ahead and make this happen so I can have the rights to do the game reviews and hopefully YouTube's content ID won't destroy me. But anyway, thank you guys for all your support. I really do appreciate it. So, like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, I try to reply to as many messages as I possibly can, but I get quite a bit of them and I try and go down the whole entire line. So, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook, and, like, subscribe, and I'll holler at you guys later.